Miss A-man is really well behaved. Look at those big eyes and that round, adorable face, right? Our young lady is just so beautiful, like the maiden next to the Bodhisattva. Who would have thought? I actually reincarnated again. I was originally a novel fan who traveled through time. I reborn as the vicious female supporting character in the novel. In order to improve my fate, I strive to be better and treat others kindly. It is well known that Miss Een is kind-hearted and charitable, a reincarnated Bodhisattva, until her appearance by Rushwang, the daughter of the governor of Huyuan. Bah! My brother is deeply in love with her, even willing to remain unmarried for life, just to silently protect her from behind. The eldest son of the Year family in Yuangsan, my fiancé, abandoned me and is now happily together with her, unwavering in their commitment. The crown prince of the southern town, Xiao Jinjie Rushuang, I only love you. My younger brother also asked me not to make things difficult for her and to stop bothering her. Yin Yuancheng, the second son of the Year family, stopped interfering with him. Not only that, but I also burdened my mother. Soup after my mother died, my father immediately found his beloved and happily lived together, even taking Bai Ruchuang as his goddaughter. Just because she is the female lead, opposing her will definitely lead to a bad ending. As in Susu, I am the one who dies the most tragic death in the novel. In the end, I took the initiative to break off the engagement, seeing through the worldly affairs, and ended this life in a temple. In my past life, I devoted myself wholeheartedly to everyone, only to end up with that outcome. I'm so angry. Today is the day of a man's Zhuazhou ceremony. A man must be careful when catching it. In my entire life, the only one who has always treated me well is my mother. In this life, I must protect my mother well. Grab whatever you like. What use is a chess piece or a brush? Even if I studied hard in my past life, I still ended up with a miserable fate. Aman is thinking about this. Children don't think about such things. They are just naive and innocent. Come here, choose this one. To this old lady still won't give up the position of the mistress to my mother, strutting around here every day. If this old lady doesn't bleed today, I absolutely won't let go. If you want me to learn the ways of a woman, maybe in the next life, as expected of my servant from the Een family, she knows she should choose a good family to marry into. You, mommy. Since I'm reborn again, what's the plot of love? I won't serve you anymore. Isn't it true that a good daughter feels that something is good for her father, so she wants to give it to her mother? But since you caught this, you can keep it for yourself. But after all, it's your grandmother's dowry, and it looks old-fashioned on you. I'll have your mother find a craftsman to turn it into a pendant for our A-man to wear. That little brat. The king of Jinan has arrived, the princess has arrived, and the heir has arrived. It's still the familiar brows and eyes, still the familiar him, my cheap fiancé. To be with the female lead, he even threatened me with his mother. How can I not hate him? Is this the eldest daughter of the Een family? She looks so cute. This is the first time I've been ignored by a little girl, and she's just a baby. It really is just like the plot. At this time, Xiao Jingyun's health was not good. He happened to hear a wandering Taoist say that he was a blessed person, and that the prince of southern town would come to his house to share some of that blessing. But 1 month later, the Jinan Palace obtained a rare flower from the western regions and cured the prince's illness. The prince of Jinan was very grateful, so he arranged the marriage. Why must I make an engagement with Xiao Jingyun? Why must I be cannon fodder for the love between the hero and heroine? In my last life, I compromised and ended up with nothing, and am not willing to accept that. In this life, even if I know the outcome will be the same, I will struggle with all my might. However, the female supporting characters reversal guide system has been activated. To break free from the fate of a malicious female supporting character, to live out her natural life, and to escape the world of the novel. System 031 has been bound to the host. Starting, I actually bound a system? With this golden finger of a system, I can easily defeat everyone. Host, I am MOMO, right? Hurry. Where's my newbie gift pack? Host, MOMO's level is low. There is no gift pack. No? This girl doll is just too cute. Son, don't you think so? Yeah, cute. The more you praise me, the less I want to be associated with you. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Am I being ignored again? This child looks a bit tired. I'm sorry, I'll take her back to the room right away and be back soon. It's perfectly normal for such a small child to just eat and sleep. Hurry and carry her back to the room. We don't want her to catch a cold. Come out, quickly. What can you do? Host, the only function currently available is sign in. Sign in to get a sign in reward. Well, the host can sign in here every day. As the host becomes more powerful, MOMO will also upgrade accordingly, and the rewards will become better and better. Sign in? I understand. Silently, sign in. Ding. Congratulations to the host for obtaining an unknown disease. checking in at different places will give you different rewards. What? Why would I make myself sick? What kind of reward is this? Wait, I figured it out. I'll put it to good use. Princess Jinan said that she had found a recipe for making wine, so she invited mother to her house and asked her to bring me along. Prince's mansion. It's still to let his son benefit from my good fortune. It's a bit cold today, and I thought you weren't coming. I arrived late. Let the kids play, and let's go brew some wine. Don't worry, there's silver carbon burning in the room, keeping it warm, so the two little kids won't get cold. Silly boy, make sure to enjoy the good fortune of the girl. It will be beneficial for you. After a long time, my mother really is something, asking me to borrow good fortune from such a small baby doll. How am I supposed to do that? Got it. Damn it, it's like this again. I always feel that this little kid has an inexplicable sense of resistance towards me. Oof, you think you can just touch me with your claws? It's not that easy. What is this? It smells so good. Hey, in your past life, you rejected me so ruthlessly. Now, you must be tasting the same bitterness, right? Although I don't want to have anything to do with you, the plan still has to go on. Moreover, this fruit does smell quite tempting. Eat. She ate. It tastes good. She is really soft. It seems that while you are helping me brew wine, it has made Xiao Aman wait for a long time. However, I never expected the two children to get along so well. They seem to have become quite close. Aman has nothing to do. It's just that it's getting late, so I won't disturb the princess today. Silently, it's now. Use that nonsensical condition on me. The next day at the inn residence. Doctor, how is it possible to diagnose what illness the young girl is suffering from? In response to Lord Een, I have never seen such a condition and do not know what illness it is. However, although the young lady's pulse is perilous, there is still a glimmer of life within her to protect her, so it is likely that she can turn misfortune into good fortune. What do you mean by not knowing what illness it is? You are the best doctor in this capital, yet you can't even give me a clear answer? My lord, it's all my fault. I only heard today that the prince and princess want the heir to benefit from a man's fortune. I just went to the town south prince's residence yesterday, and now a man is like this. It must be that the young master has taken away her fortune. This time, I have let my mother down. Today, that young master will receive the miraculous flower to restore his health. I can only do this, betting that my mother will oppose the arranged marriage. Fortunately, this condition only lasts for 3 days. Host, you have a soft heart. If the supporting female character isn't ruthless, her position is unstable. Where did you learn this? Lord Een, it seems that when I arrived, I heard that the Prince of Jinnan's residence has invited quite a few imperial physicians. Perhaps. Come on, prepare the carriage. I want to go to the Wangfu of the Southern King. Lord Een, there's no need for that. I asked the imperial physician to check the child's pulse, but suddenly heard that the young lady at the residence had fallen ill. So I specially invited the physician to come and assist. Thank you, Your Highness, for your concern. Time is of the essence, so please forgive Een for not being able to extend hospitality immediately. Imperial physician, please. Jingyun's chronic illness had just started to improve, and now the young lady of the Een family suddenly fell ill. Could it really be due to the loss of fortune? Shoo, madam, please be careful with your words. Lord Een, how is the young lady doing? Thank you, Prince, for your concern. The imperial physician is currently diagnosing. Yesterday, I invited the lady and her daughter to visit my residence, and my son got along very well with Lord Yun's daughter. So much so that my son temporarily forgot the pain of his ailment and even showed some improvement in his health. Yes, this can be said to be fate for the two of us. In that case, I intend to petition the emperor. How does Lord Een feel about having the emperor grant a marriage contract? Will he agree? I thank the prince on behalf of my young daughter for his affection, but she is still too young, and it is too early to discuss a marriage contract. In that case, let's take our time and consider it further. The heavenly one's divine medicine simultaneously activates the system. Host, silently, leveled up. Marriage, dissolution reward, frost autumn, water cold sword, technique, upgrade, MOMO. Aren't you the supporting character system for house fighting? Host, I am the supporting character turnaround system. Not limited to house fighting. So what is this system task this time? Host, did you forget? the male and female leads meet, and also investigate cases while wandering the world. There was never a chance for you to appear before. Now that you've completed the task, your active map has expanded. Small, I see, my activity map has increased. So the system tasks have increased? Although it's not bad to live a stable life in the capital, it's naturally better to GC out and explore the world, seeing more scenery. Oof, with these rewards, I want to live my life freely and extravagantly until I die of old age. I won't be a supporting character or a tool for anyone. With the right skills, I can start practicing the Tianqin, internal martial arts. This way, I can break free from the original weak and sickly setting. After lying in bed for 3 days, the illness of the young lady of the Yin family, which even the imperial physician could not diagnose, miraculously healed. Rumors in the reincarnation market say she is the of a bodhisattva, blessed with good fortune, and the old ailment of the Prince of Jinnan has also recently recovered, further confirming that seizing good fortune is indeed real. Today, the emperor summoned my parents to the palace, probably to bring up the marriage contract again. However, my parents have made up their minds these past few days, and this matter is definitely not going to happen. It was the same in my past life. Though it was something great when the royal family arranged a marriage, but in the end, they just cancelled it without a second thought. As a result, after being rejected, I have not dared to seek any marriage proposals since. This time, I will make that Zayak Jingyun look good. Master, today the emperor summoned you to grant a marriage contract. I thought you would. These past few days, I've seen how a man is doing, so how could I agree to this marriage? My chief father speaks so nicely, but I'm afraid it's just to keep the Southern King on a string. With this matter, the Southern King will probably take more care of us is the future. Isn't that much more useful than a marriage contract? Madam, it seems that the princess has not given up on the idea of marriage. You need to find a way to put an end to her thoughts. I have something to attend to, so I will take my leave first. Look at how hurriedly that cheap father of mine is acting. He's probably off to find Aunt Lou. Aunt Lou is my father's second wife and the biological mother of my cheap little brother, Yin Yuanchang. Yin Yuanchang was originally a son, born out of wedlock, but later his father forced him to be registered under his mother's name, making him the legitimate second son. It's just a pity that Aunt Lou calculated everything, hoping to elevate her son to the position of the main wife, but in the end, her son betrayed her, which indirectly led to Aunt Lou's depression and early death at the age of only 37. My good A-man has woken up. Mother, host, the system has issued a task, and the task is to delay the appearance time of the male supporting character, Yin Yuanchang. Silently, what does it mean to delay the male supporting character's appearance time? Host, according to the plot, the days when Yin Yuanchang is expected to be pregnant will be in about a month. So in the next day or two, Yin Hong will be getting cozy with Aunt Lou. TCH, isn't it just that kind of thing between men and women? I was sick for a few days, and my father stayed with my mother, neglecting Aunt Lou. Now that I'm better, my father will definitely have to appease her. That flirtatious father. Silently, signing in. Congratulations, host, you have obtained one avoidance pill. Avoiding Zidon? This can't be used for host. It should be a system error that provided an item not suitable for the host's age. I'll see if I can fix it. Wait, this thing came at just the right time. Host, once a woman takes this pill, she will never be able to get pregnant again. Therefore, it is not permissible for Aunt Lou to use it. The mother-son relationship between Yin Yuanchang and Lu Sulian must exist, since Aunt Lou can't use it. What about my father? Sir, try this. Yuan Xin, you should eat more too. It's all your favorite food. What kind of reasoning is it to bring the eldest son to the concubine's room to eat at the same table? Mom, I just brought Yuan Xin to try it out, and Sulian has been serving by the side. I just asked her to sit down. Where is the lady? Is she, Mrs. Yin, not wanting to do this anymore? I see that your daughter-in-law can't stand me as the housekeeper, so she's deliberately ignoring this matter. Mother, things are not as you think. All right, no need to say more. You're not focused on the official matters, but rather on this courtyard, and you're helping too. Women deal with me. This matter ends here. I will take Yuan Xin back, and regarding the first and second households, each will be fined 3 months' worth of silver. Half an hour later, this cheap father is just a flirt. He was just being affectionate with Aunt Lou and got scolded by the old lady, which made my mother unhappy. In the end, he quickly returned and comforted his mother. I have already confirmed with MOMO that the effect of the avoidance pill for men only lasts for 3 years. Daddy, hug me. Daddy, at this age, Yuan Xin was just a little troublemaker. Where would you find a daughter who was well-behaved and cute? Daddy, have some tea. Ha ha ha. Okay. have some tea. Our daughter is truly my little cotton-padded jacket. Dad, you'll know in the future that your daughter is not a little cotton ball. Your daughter is an iron hammer. I have never actually had the tea here from the lady. Well, Dad, you keep running over to Aunt Lou's place. So naturally, you haven't had the tea from Mom's side. Congratulations, host, on completing the task and receiving the reward, 1 square meter of storage space. Space, it's actually space. In the future, there will be more items for system check-ins. With space available, it will be incredibly convenient to put something away or hide something. My lord, my lady, the Princess of Jinnan has brought the young heir to the residence. They said they want to see the young lady. Sir, can we not meet? Madam, forming a relationship with the Prince of Jinnan is all benefit and no harm. We just need to remember that this has nothing to do with Aman, and we only say that the heir is fortunate to outsiders. Task: get a promise from the male lead. Xiao Jingyun. Reward: a book of Huang Laxi's poisons, a complete collection. Wow, this time the task and the reward are announced together. But what is the complete guide to poisonous substances by Old Huang? What is it for? Host, the female lead is studying medicine, and you are making poison to kill her. This system seems determined to have me go up against her. Months later. How is my sister Aman doing lately? You and your mom have come here 4 or 5 times this month. Don't you know how your health is? Brother, eat up. Let's get a new one for the young master. Oh dear. So embarrassing. Host, it's been a month already. Time to make promise. How should I do it? Climb in front of him and stretch out my hands saying, brother, no? The host can give it a try. I'll try your big head. The rumors going around are really outrageous. It's been a month and people are still talking behind my back. That weird dad got the news a year ago and after a lot of effort finally got it. Brother. New one. What kind of relationship could there be with a little baby? I remember how my mother used the engagement to test Lady Een, and the look and tone she had. If it weren't for the difference in status, it would have been as if she was openly showing her disdain. And this doll before. Why do I feel like this mother and daughter both don't like me? What did I do wrong? But after meeting so many times, this girl has become much closer to me now. I'll come again today, but this is just the last test. If it's confirmed that it's not, then we can really get along. Speaking of which, I've been to the Een residence a few times but have never seen the eldest son of the Een family. We are of similar age, and if we get along, we could go to the academy together to study. The young master probably doesn't know that our family's eldest son was personally raised by the old lady. I wasn't feeling well before and didn't go to the academy. Now that I'm better, my father wants me to go to school, but he thinks I would be lonely and looks pitiful. My parents just love to worry unnecessarily. If I could have someone to keep me company, that would naturally be good. Speaking of which, my cheap older brother wasn't very close to me and our mother when he was young. He always listened to our old lady. After growing up, he became quite discerning and treated both me and our mother well. But after meeting the female lead, he became completely devoted to her. According to the original plot, Xiao Jingyun and my cheap older brother would definitely become close friends in the academy. Since they don't know each other yet, why not introduce them early? That way, when they see me in the future, they will remember my kindness. Brother. Accompanying brother. Young master, Miss Aman heard your words and said she wants to introduce the eldest son to you as a companion. Is Miss Aman really going to introduce your brother to me as a companion? What does such a little doll know? It's probably just learning to talk to me. Grace, what is the name of Aman? The master and mistress call her Susu. Susu. Su means pure in nature, and it also has a connotation of simplicity. It seems that Mrs. Een has very low expectations for Aman, probably just wanting he to live a safe and happy life. Since Sister Aman said she would introduce me to the eldest son of the household, I will give you this item as a token of my gratitude. Consider this a promise from me. As long as it doesn't cross the line, I'm willing to help you with one thing. Congratulations to the host for completing the male lead's promise task, rewarded with a complete guide to Huang Laxi's poisons, and received the male lead's token. There is an opportunity to promote the friendship between the male lead and Een Yuanxin, plus an additional reward of 1 chance to repair family ties. Rewarded with 1 chance to repair family ties. No way, I was just talking. I haven't even started taking action and it's already done. Een family seeing that Aman's health has improved, we can rest assured and won't disturb you today. Every day pretending to be a baby. It's exhausting. Congratulations on the princess's departure. Congratulations. Host, originally, Een Yuanxin and Xiao Jingyun were supposed to become classmates and friends at the academy, but because of the host's actions, this plot was intervened, leading to new possibilities. In this way, not only was Xiao Jingyun's task initiated ahead of time, but also the task of the eldest son of the Een family. Een Yuanxin, the task for the cheap big brother? What is the purpose of the extra reward of a chance for emotional repair? Host, the repair opportunity is triggered during the mission, which can increase the success rate of the mission by 30%. Only 30%. Well, in the original storyline, Een Yuanxin only had a harmonious relationship with the host after the age of 12. Before that, due to the old lady's instigation, their familial bond was weak. In other words, the emotional bond between you two is virtually infinite. close to 0. So this cheap big brothy actually doesn't like me and my mother at this time. Oof, the past life is the past life. If my relationship with the cheap big brother had been good since childhood in this life, even if the female lead has a halo, the cheap big brother would definitely not be so cold towards me. Then, by using him to stabilize Xiao Jingyun, wouldn't that add another layer of insurance? Just in time. My mother's birthday is coming soon. The cheap big brother will definitely come to celebrate mom's birthday, so I must seize the opportunity. The plan has been thought of, and that unfortunate kid Xiao Jingyun has also left. It's time to start practicing. In the midst of practicing martial arts, on the day Qin Sishun's birthday, happy birthday to my mother. I wish her good health. Come, quickly come sit by me. You must be tired from studying. Thank you, mother, but I want to go see my sister first. Is Xin still distant with me? What's going on? I already used the everyone loves me charm I got a few days ago. Why is this cheap guy still standing there? Aman, good girl, look. Your brother has come to see you. I see. It turns out that the elder brother, I was forced to take care of the children under the pretext that the old lady learned to manage the household from their mother, and their mother thought that perhaps it would be good for the elderly to take care of them. Who knew that children all long for their mothers? As time went on, the old lady's kindness towards her cheap brother formed a stark contrast with their mother's indifference towards him. Gradually, our relationship became just average. No, we can't let that old lady succeed. Brother, hug me. She wants me to hug her. Come, let big brother hold you. Damn it, after making this milk doll for so long, all it does all day is eat and sleep, so it's only reasonable and legal for it to be a bit heavier. Is our scale weight heavier, again? Who says a daughter is a weight? Aman is a bit gluttonous. Sigh. Such a sensitive little child. Brother, I just love my brother so much that I want him even in daddy's arms. Soft and cool, the room is clearly warm, but my sister's hands are still icy. Mom, is my sister's health still not good? Much better. The doctor said that Aman is fine, but it will take more than a month to recover from the weakness in his body. Silently, add the adorable charm I signed in yesterday as well. Received. Host, Sister Aman is so pitiful. She was born with a weak body, and her mother has been taking care of her, which is why she has finally managed to recover a bit. After the Zhaozhou ceremony, it seemed like she lost her good fortune and fell seriously ill. Just when it seemed she was recovering, her fingers still felt cold as ice. Host, your relationship with Yin Yuanxin has surprisingly recovered to 30%. It was originally 0. Madam, do you know that this time Yuanxin specially brought painting of cold snow and proud plum to celebrate your birthday? I will fetch it for you to see. Draw. Yuanxin, you see, Aman really likes your paintings. How about you come over to your mother's place during your free time to teach your sister how to paint? Yeah, come teach me how to, and as we draw our family bond will reach 100%. Yuan Xin said that he would come to teach a man how to paint today since there was nothing else to do, but it's already afternoon, and he still hasn't arrived. Is there any need to think about it? It's likely that the cheap big brother was held up by the old lady for some reason. Just now, someone from Honglu Garden wrote to say that mother is ill, and Sulian and Yuanxin are attending to her by the bedside. Sick? Oof, that makes sense. Getting older, the body is the best excuse. Not letting mother serve while instead finding Aunt Lu. Isn't that just a sneaky move? No, I can't let the old lady succeed. I want my brother. Aman is good. Grandmother is sick, and brother is with grandmother. Grandmother, go to brother. How about taking Aman to see your mother? Just meeting Yuanxin isn't a difficult thing to do. Sigh, let's go. It's just right for us to visit mother as well. Humph. That old lady, since she won't let my big brother come over, I'll just drag my parents over. Host, you haven't checked in today. Should we check in now? No, I need to go to the old lady to sign in. Yin Mansion, Honglu Garden. Young master, please wait. What? I brought my daughter-in-law and granddaughter to visit the old lady, and I'm not allowed to enter? Brother, woo-woo, su-su-su-woo-woo, I want my brother. The cheap big brother came out SC quickly. He must have been thinking of a way to get out right at the door. Oof, it's worth it for me to have spent so long building up my feelings on the way. Yuanxin, let's go. We'll talk after we get inside. It's freezing out here. Silently, sign in. Ding. Congratulations, host. Dizziness and weakness, you have received a talisman. Host, this talisman comes at just the right time. Quickly use it on yourself. If you get sick, your brother will definitely be reluctant to stay here and will want to leave with you. Silently, use the dizziness and weakness talisman on my brother. Xin. Qingju, quickly call the doctor. I took Yuanxin away. If your mother asks, just tell her the truth. The young master and the old lady have a deep bond. Taking him away directly might be enough. Wow, brother, let me add some fuel to the fire for you. Where are you taking Xin? All right, the main person has finally shown up. I heard that mother is sick, but the son doesn't seem to notice at all. He pretends to be ill and makes an 8-year-old child worry and serve him, dragging Yuan Xin into this state. What? Xin is sick? Hurry and find a doctor. Son, take Xin to see the doctor first. Since your mother is not feeling well, she should rest well. After the doctor finishes seeing Xin, my son will come to visit you properly. Poof. An old stubborn stone that won't crack in fire or break in ice. You deserve it for always bullying your mother. Yin Mansion Wutong Garden, the Yin family. The young lady got sick and then the young master got sick. Thank heavens, this time it's not some illness that can't be seen. Otherwise, my reputation would really be at stake. Lord Yin, rest assured, the young master has been troubled and exhausted, fainting from fatigue. After the acupuncture yesterday, he is % better. From now on, he, now about 80 to 90, just needs to rest quietly. Thank you for your hard work, Dr. Sun. Since the illness is not serious, the child should return to their grandmother's side. No need, just stay in your parents' courtyard for these 2 days. I've already told your grandmother that there will definitely not be any of yesterday's incidents again. Grandmother will surely be worried, so I still want to GC and see her. If you go like this now, she won't be able to relax even more. Besides, your grandmother is worried, and your mother hasn't slept a wink either. I was so confused that I slept through the night, and I ended up making my mother worry all night. That's really unfilial of me. I need to hurry and go check on her. This is my good son, but there's no rush to see him right now. Your mother just took a break, so let her rest well. Your sister cried a lot last night, and as soon as she woke up today, she wanted to find you, so let her keep you company for breakfast. Brother, good brother, let's repair our relationship. I never expected that my sister would be so close to me just after seeing me once. After all, blood is thicker than water, yet I feel so jealous of her. Sigh, brother, eat. The old lady has a poor appetite due to her age, and the food there is much lighter, but it might be a bit bland for the cheap brother. However, this snack is just right. The lady said that the young master likes crispy snacks and doesn't like sweet ones, so she has been busy making them in the small kitchen every day. To the point that even the head cook has learned how to make them. If the lady were here, she would definitely cook herself. Mother actually thinks about me every day and quietly does so much. It's great that the young master likes to eat. The lady must be especially happy. Last time, when I was waiting outside the red pavilion with the lady, I wanted the young master to try something new, but the old lady's maid said that the young master had already had breakfast and eating more would not be beneficial. It turns out that my mother didn't neglect me as my grandmother said, only favoring my sister, but, rather, Sister Qingju, you are truly a great help. Mom, silently, use today's bittersweet pity charm for the sign-in. Host, I silently suggest that you before using it, so that your wait for Yin Yuanxin to come out. Brother will feel sorry for you and pity you, and your family bond will grow stronger. You don't understand. This talisman has to be used on my mother. The host is really smart. Quietly doing this. Mom. Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing the family relationship repair task with a 100% repair rate. Congratulations to the host for receiving a Phoenix Tail Guqin.